All right, it's time for another end of day report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave Price Trigger Reports. Okay, so we are at that crossroads now. I think you're going to find these charts rather interesting. Let's take a look at the first one here. We have gold futures. Now, have you noticed something? Crash alert sell signal back here. Crash alert sell signal right here. Crash alert sell signal right here. And now once again, crash alert sell signal right here for tonight into tomorrow's trading in the gold futures. Trend line support down here around the 1800 mark is going to be the initial target. As you can see, this gold has been ebbing and flowing that way, where you get these little rallies and then the bears come in and just beat it down to the dust. All things being equal, excuse me, the market could drop as low as back down to the 1600. So you definitely want to take notice to this crash alert sell signal for tonight into tomorrow's trading in gold futures. What about DOT? Look how much price destruction we have on the daily chart. This market has been in a full-blown correction. Now price action is way below the trend line and below the Kumo cloud. And we got some flip-floppage around these lows here. The market's been trying to bottom, but every time it does, it puts in a new low. The bears come in, take advantage of the rally, and sell it. The last time we had a rally alert buy signal was here. We got no upside production whatsoever. Then we came in and got a crash alert, and then we got no downside whatsoever. Now today, we have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading in the DOT. Overhead trend line resistance around the 33 mark is going to be the initial target if this market stages a rally from this low point here. If this is going to be the low and this is the end of this pullback, then we should start climbing back up toward that trend line resistance. What about EOS? Okay, so EOS as well have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. We're below the trend line resistance. Market has already gotten itself into the Kumo cloud here. And excuse me, right now I think the market's going to try to at least enter back into this trading range of this bar here. And if we can get enough momentum behind it, then our target is way back up here toward the 10 level at minimum. We'll see what happens here, but we are in a more neutral posture now in the EOS. What about Ethereum? Well, as you know, Ethereum has been moving in the same direction. And you can see here, since this last crash alert sell signal, the market is at continual downside production, and it's trying to stage a rally point from a bottom, which is a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. The market's going to try to gain back as much as what it's lost. We'll see if it can do it. It is in a neutral position, so we could just trade sideways for a while based on the bar from May the 19th. Next up is THETA. You'll notice the repetitive pattern here. We got this bar here from May the 19th. And markets are moving sideways and flip-flopping from rally to buy. Right now we have a rally alert buy signal for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Overhead trend line resistance will be the initial target on this one as well. But what we are expecting is sideways action pretty much for the entire crypto space right now. Next up is XRP Ripple. You can see the same repetitive pattern. We have the body of May the 19th, which is going to end up probably being your sideways zone for the foreseeable future. We got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Overhead trend line resistance is the initial target on this one as the market tries to get back into this sideways zone here and just move sideways for a while, for probably at least 2 weeks. All right, looking at the E-mini NASDAQ 100. As you can see here, I had the rally alert bicycle back here on the 13th. Market has finally started giving some upside production. and now the market's trying to get off to the races, but you are still in that neutral zone. So still have a lot of rally potential before it can try to get back to where it was. What about the crude oil futures? Well, crude oil has been moving sideways for quite some time. As you can see here, we had the rally alert buy signal that we came into today with, and the market did give that upside production. Now it's just a question of, can the market really get strong, continue closes here above 65, or is the market going to revert back down? Well, it is still moving sideways. Now we've moved into the position of March the 8th of 2021, move back into that zone, and that's back here. So trying to get up to this resistance point, it's really been struggling. $65 plus has been a very difficult way to go for oil. We'll see if it can do something this time. You are in the neutral zone here as well. Next up, we got silver futures. You can see here, silver did have that crash alert sell signal. We did get this downside production, and now the market's kind of just moving sideways with that narrow range inside day to day. But we are in a bullish position, so the market could relock back in and start moving higher at any moment. But I think the bears got this on lock for now. Taking a look at the soybeans, as you know, grains had a really impeccable run. It started way back here on August the 7th of 2020. We had that rally alert buy signal, and then the market has just taken off. As you can see here, since we had the crash alert sell signal here, the market has been constantly giving downside production, and we're right here around the target for this move. So we should start seeing some basing now at this point. Market is searching for some kind of equilibrium around the trend line support, and then the market should be able to start to stage a comeback rally again. It's going to be difficult because the bears really have this thing on lock, and we are in a neutral position. Excuse me. So we'll see what happens and where we go from here. Next up is the Dow. Taking a look at your blue chips here, you can see that we had the rally alert buy signal back here. You got that initial upside production, then you came down here and just shook out the weak longs and then proceeded to grip higher again. We're right at the resistance zone. 35,000 has been a reliable resistance for the Dow. If they can push through it, the next stage will be possibly a 40,000 Dow, you guys. So I know these are weird times. But right now, you were in that neutral position. The market has now relocked in, and you're now more so in a bullish position, but you can't ignore the overhead resistance. Next up is the US dollar. Take a look here. So we had the crash alert sell signal back here on March the 31st, and the market has done nothing but give downside production ever since. Now you got the rally alert buy signal, and today was day one, narrow range inside day. So tomorrow should stage that rally. This is just day one after the signal. Overhead resistance is going to be powerful. Trend line resistance back at 91 is also going to be a tough run. The bears have had this on lock for a minute, so we'll see if the dollar's bottoming out. You are locked in that bearish position, so we'll see what the market can do. Next up is the mighty Bitcoin. As you can see here, we have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Looks like the market may have bottomed. This bearish pointer was tested on this bar here. Then again here, we didn't take out the prior support. Chances are the market's going to try to stage a comeback rally toward the overhead trend line resistance, which is around that 50,000 mark. And last but not least is the mighty Doge, the Dogecoin. So it's been trying to base out around the trend line support. We had the initial bearish pointer here, and we've had the test and retest, and it looks like the market wants to stage a rally from here. So we have a rally alert for tonight and tomorrow's trading, the rally alert buy signal. I think the market's going to try to get back as much as this as it can. try to get itself out of this corrective zone, but you are still very much in a correction and you're in a neutral position. Chances are you're probably just going to move inside of the May 19th bar for the foreseeable future for at least maybe 3 weeks. So we'll see what happens, but that's what we are looking at right now, starting off for the new trading week. And this time I think I got it right. Next week, Monday, is a holiday, so you know what that means. All right. So you know what, man? Hit that like button, man. Smash the like button. And remember, PulseWaveTrading.com. Come on and see how you can make money in these markets. You know, you need to build that income stream. You don't want to be out with your hat in your hand looking for Fed stimulus every month. You want to be able to have a strong income stream, and there's nothing like these markets. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.